Hey folks, we have the Blade 230S. This is not just the Blade 230. This is not just the Blade 230S, but this is the Blade 230S V2. Might be confusing, but if you go to get a 230, I would encourage you to get the latest edition. You'll have the best gyro and the latest gyro tuning, and that's what this one is. So you'll notice that it has the safe emblem on the front, and you'll notice that it says 230S. So there's an edition that doesn't have this blade emblem on the front, or the smart emblem on the front of the windshield of the canopy. So look for those indicators. They do have the Blade 230, which is just, I think, like a green and yellow canopy. And then they have the 230S, which is the same as this canopy. And I don't believe that it has that smart emblem. The Blade 230S V2 has the smart emblem on it. The 230S and the 230S V2, from my understanding and talking to Ryzen, they both have the same gyro, but the V2 has the latest gyro software. So anyway, thought I'd throw that in there if you're looking for a helicopter. Try to get the latest and the greatest. These gyros are really nice. I'm not a great helicopter pilot, but wanted to show this off a little bit and maybe encourage somebody to get into helicopters or upgrade your helicopter. Today we're going to be running it on the 3-cell 850 milliamp 30C. This is a smart pack. This is the G2, so it doesn't have the balance plug on here. I'm not a big fan of these because these boards are prone to have issues with them. I just would rather have the balance plug and be able to put a balance charge on it as opposed to making that little board balance the battery every time. But anyway, that's what we got to work with. I have the NX8 radio. I have it in the file already, and you'll see here, I don't know if you can zoom in on the file. Can you see it on the camera? A little bit. Let's see if we can change but it says V2 on the bind and fly profile. Get it closer. No, just not going to show up. But anyway, you take our word for it. You know, we're trustworthy people. So anyway, when you bind it up, bind it to the V2 profile, and you'll have the latest tuning. Little patch of Velcro. I'm going to stick it right there. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I always say with, airplanes, I guess it applies to helicopters too. If you center it in the battery straps and you use the recommended battery, it's kind of hard to go wrong. So if you want to go from there and experiment other packs and things, you're welcome to, of course. And you don't have to use a smart battery on this. I think the smart battery is nice because you'll get telemetry, which I kind of like to use. I think the runtime on this 850 is right around 5 minutes or so, and that depends on how you're flying. So you always want to make sure. I think this has a prompt as well. If you have the propeller settings off, we were flying some other airplanes with it just a bit ago. So the throttle cut. Here's how this tucks in. Sometimes the little labels get in the way, but it just kind of goes up around the skids, comes forward, pushes it in here. If you just put your finger on it and go to press it in, that little piece is kind of sharp and it'll kind of poke you. So I always put the index finger and the thumb there. But anyway, there it is. A brushless motor for the tail boom. And here we are. What's interesting is I actually learned to fly helicopters before I learned to fly airplanes. Lately, I've flown airplanes so much, and I'm pretty rusty on helicopters, so I need to brush up. Okay, here we go. Let me get my telemetry turned up here. This is what I like about, let's see if you can see it on camera. This is what I like about the smart batteries, is you can get all your telemetry. So you can watch your voltage live. Like I said, depending on how you fly, your flight time will vary. Oh, this helicopter has a lot more potential than I do. I just have fun with it. We're just going to fly it a little bit for you. It's really touchy. We'll flip it into collective pitch mode. You'll hear it spool up a little bit. We have a little breeze. It's kind of gusty breeze. Not anything real strong. It's just enough to toss it around a little bit. All right, let's see what we can do here. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it with the trees in the way, but it's pretty quick. If you're just looking for speed, there's about full throttle. Really stable. This one does have safe technology. I don't know that it has safe while you're in collective pitch mode. Kind of defeats the purpose of having collective pitch. When you're in collective pitch, you kind of want to be able to flip it around. Like I said, I'm pretty rusty. I can do some flips and stuff, but I'm not going to do anything too crazy. There's a bird playing around. So it does all kinds of stuff. I mean, you can fly it backwards as fast as you wanted to. Like I said, it's got more potential than what my skill level is. But I'm going to keep at it. It is a lot of fun. I was trying to hover it inverted earlier. I don't know if I could do that. We'll give it a try. Probably need to get on the simulator. That one made my wife back up. Well, like I said, it's got plenty of potential. Okay, I'll try to bring it in a little closer. Definitely not one to cut grass. That's beyond my skill level, but just to play around and have fun. And it's a little breezy. I don't know what the speed of the wind is. It'll be calm for a little bit. Then the breeze will kick up. So we have a pop shield or a wind shield on the microphone, so hopefully it's not picking up too much wind. Then you'll see our telemetry. Maybe you can see it. Yeah, you can see it a little bit. You can watch your battery level. So we're down to 11.2 volts, 105.8 Fahrenheit on the temperature. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. A lot of fun. Really fun little helicopter. It's not too big. Be a good backyard flyer. A lot of capability there. And but nice and large. One thing I like about this helicopter, the big thing with helicopters is keeping track of your orientation. So I like the bright orange blades, I like the bright orange canopy, bright orange tail boom and tail rotor, and that all makes a difference. So I don't know how well you could see it on the video, but things are a lot easier to see in person than they are on the video, but hopefully that's a little bit easier for you to see. But anyway, there it is, Blade 230S V2. Don't forget that part if you go to get one, get the latest version. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to take a minute to subscribe, turn on notifications if you want to get future videos, share it with a friend. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.